Naked Fun. 2022 BMW G310R vs 2022 Kawasaki Z400. BMW and Kawasaki are two established motorcycle manufacturers and have made plenty of amazing motorcycles for different categories and riders. BMW is known to focus on brilliant engineering and making their vehicles as fun as possible. On the other hand, Kawasaki has made the reputation by being one of the most dominant players in the motorcycle market by achieving speeds most manufacturers only dream. Both these companies have bikes for every category, but the G310R by BMW and the Z400 by Kawasaki are the best entry-level naked sports motorcycles available today. The two naked lightweight motorcycles have imposing road presence and phenomenal performance to match their show. Although they have different characteristics, the biggest point of differentiation is the engine configuration, as they share some similarities in terms of riding position and ergonomics. Both these bikes have a good amount of features and are of tremendous value for money, considering the category they are placed in. 2022 BMW G310R vs 2022 Kawasaki Z400, the engine. The biggest point of differentiation between these motorcycles is how they produce the power, and in this term, the Kawasaki does seem to have a better hand as it has a twin-cylinder layout that has 4 strokes and has a dual overhead camshaft along with liquid cooling. Kawasaki is also known to have a high revving engine, and it is no different in the case of the Z400, as it produces nearly 45 HP at 10,000 RPM. The bike has a compression ratio of 11.5. 1 and a 32 mm throttle body. The bike makes use of a 6-speed gearbox which has a slip and assist function for smoother gear changes, and it also does not lock its brake under heavy downshifting. The BMW makes do with a 313cc engine that produces nearly 34 HP at 9,250 RPM. The bike might be down on power, but it also offers good hardware to keep itself in competition with this Z400. It offers ride-by-wire throttle, eliminating all cables and using sensors to operate the engine. Another area where the G310R falls behind is the cooling system, as it has a water-cooled single-cylinder 4-stroke engine which might heat up a fair bit more in crawling traffic. The motorcycle also offers a slip and assist clutch, which operates smoother than the Kawasaki. Another engineering prowess that BMW has obtained is that it has rotated the cylinder by 180 degrees, pushing the vehicle's center of gravity towards the front wheel, making the overall ride much more agile. 2022 BMW G310R vs 2022 Kawasaki Z400, the hardware. Both the bikes have impressive hardware to justify the price tag and the premium feels that they offer. Some of the highlights of the Kawasaki happen to be an economical riding indicator that reflects the riding skills and consumes less fuel on their ride. Both these vehicles have a digital instrument cluster, although the one on the Kawasaki has a negative backlit display, which offers better visibility during heavy sunlight. The one on the BMW comes up with a standard LCD unit that has appropriate information like 2 trip meters and a fuel gauge, and a gear position indicator. Both these bikes also have an ABS system on the front and the rear wheels, but cannot be turned off in any scenario. BMW has a slight advantage in the front forks as it has upside-down units compared to the standard conventional units on the Kawasaki. Both these bikes have good stopping performance as they both feature a 320 mm brake up front and a 220 mm unit at the back. They have a very light and flickable chassis that could drive effortlessly in the city, even in terms of riding and handling. Regarding the tires, these bikes use a 110-section front and 150-section rear tire, which are rated for high-speed stability, and due to their tubeless nature, it's easy to fix in case of a puncture on the go. 2022 BMW G310R vs 2022 Kawasaki Z400, the styling. These bikes happen to take inspiration from their elder siblings in case of styling. The F900R heavily inspires the BMW G310R. The Kawasaki, on the other hand, looks like a smaller version of the Z650 in terms of styling. The motorcycles are sure to grab attention in the city as they use all LED headlights, taillights, and LED indicators. The alloy wheels on the BMW look particularly good looking since they are in the same color as the rest of the body. The bike is also offered in 3 exciting colors, while the Kawasaki has 2 on offer as of now. Overall, the 2022 BMW G310R and the 2022 Kawasaki Z400 are 2 amazing naked middleweight motorcycles with enough performance to keep the riders excited and happy.